You waiting on Papa? Papa's not here. Papa's gone. Huh? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong, boy? Huh? What's up, YouTube? Hola, ¿qué tal? How's everyone doing? Hola, ¿qué tal means how are things? I'm laughing because it was a great experience, but I didn't prepare for this at all. But today, the quote came into my head. My favorite quote in college was, "By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail." And it's like it sounds so simple. It's a Benjamin Franklin quote, but like you think about it, right? You don't study for your exam, you're gonna fucking fail that bitch, right? So by failing to prepare, by failing to prepare for this workout, you are preparing to fail. You're gonna fucking fail, and that's exactly what happened. Um, I had probably done since my powerlifting competition, I've probably done 3 CrossFit workouts maybe. Um, I mean, yeah, I wanted to do my best and all that shit, but I was like, why not? It's in Arlington. I don't have nothing holding me back, any restrictions. Like, let's go do it. It's free. It was tough because when you signed up for it, it didn't tell you what to expect. So I really had just no idea what I signed up for, and so it was a shock, right? But I'll talk about the workout. It was 1,000-meter run. It was 50 burpees, 100 stationary lunges, 1,000-meter run, no, 1,000-meter row, 30 hand raised push-ups. So when you did your push-ups, your hands had to come off the floor and do another push-up. And then 100 wall balls, 14-pound ball for men, 10-pound ball for women. Sort of late, so like I think 10 minutes late. They were explaining what the workout was, all different types of age groups, like people probably in their 60s, like just all kinds of age groups. Like I kid you not, like all kinds of age groups. They ended up putting me in the heat 6, I think it was. So the 1,000-meter run was great. I mean, we did like 3 laps around this like outdoor area. I think there's like 3 of us. This Hispanic dude named Alex. There's other gentleman. I didn't catch his name. I didn't get to say hi or introduce myself. But I was like in third, I guess. And so that went well. I think I finished it in about 4:10, 4 minutes 10 seconds. That was cool. Doing good. I'm like, all right, I got this. I had 4 packs of oatmeal prior. I got enough sleep. I was hydrated, so I was feeling good. I was like, whatever. I rested the day before, Friday, rested. So I was doing good, chilling. And then we were doing the burpee over the little platform. And for whatever reason, I thought it was 100. So I was in the moment, you're just doing them right. You're like, fuck, okay, 100, okay. And I'm at 40, and I'm just like, fuck, like, I'm never going to finish this shit. And then I asked this dude, I was like, hey, is it 100? He's like, no, it's just 50. And I was like, fuck, because we're doing them, and the dude next to me, the Hispanic dude, he had finished them. So in my head, I'm like, son of a bitch. This dude just whipped out 100 of these, and I'm barely like I'm 30. Finished the 50, and then I did the 100 stationary lunges. That kind of got me, kind of body weight lunges, but it's 100 of them bitches, and I'm playing with my little dog here, my brother's dog. Come here, where you little ass. I have to put him down. All right, boy. The 100 lunges was all right. Quads were on fucking fire. What's interesting is because like there's just so many aspects that go into this, right? Because when I was doing the burpees, like I'm short, so I'm kind of killing it, whatever. I'm doing good. Like burpees are your thing if you're a short person like me. I'm 5'7" and a half. Don't forget the half. Don't cheat me out of that half inch. But yeah, the lunges, fucking quads are just on fire. And then the 1,000-meter row, I've never fucking done rows before. So when people were kind of doing their rounds ahead of, because I was Heat 6, Division 6, whatever, I was just watching and I was really just kind of like really just trying to get my best idea. And everyone's like, oh, like you want to push off your legs and core and then pull, like so, push, core, and then pull. And by the time I got to that shit, like my legs are fucking fried. Um, for men, they said like it's good if you can stay under a 2 minute average. I was about like 210. I never fucking done them. You got to do 1,000 meters, and that shit, that was a motherfucker right there. But I think I was still doing okay. I was kind of like within reach of gold. I was doing good. And then the 30 hand raised push-ups, that was okay because like I felt like my upper body and all my arms weren't really taxed. So I was okay. I'm doing all right. The dude that I was kind of trying to keep a gauge on of like where I should be. By the time I got the push-ups, he was already on the wall balls. I was like, all right, okay. And I lost my count. That's like huge with this. Like, if you can't keep your count, like you think about it. You're working out, trying to catch your breath. Your mind's on how much your body is hurting, and you got to keep counting. So you're like, fuck. And so I think I did 35. There's a point where I thought I was at the right number, and then I got to 30, and I was like, I'm not sure. Let me just do 5 more. So I did 5 more. What fucking killed me were the wall balls. Son of a bitch. So if you see in the video, there's like this red line. Women needed to throw the ball to the bottom of the line, whereas men needed to throw it to the top of the line. And there's a lot of shit that was fucking me up. Like my hands are so sweaty. Like when the ball would come back into my hands, like I just couldn't, like I couldn't get a good grip. And then when I'm launching it, like it's just slipping out of my hands. So I'm getting a really sloppy throw. And that bitch would just go like past the red line. Like, and if you're doing this shit for time, like you want to be like precise because it's just for time. Like when you're running, you want to just be sharp, right? And so the wall balls fucking kicked my ass because you think about it, like my quads were fucking fried. And they really said, worry about your depth. And I think I might have had the best depth out of everyone, but I still got my ass whooped, whatever. I was the last one. There's a dude that had met there prior, and you'll see him in the video. He's like kind of like helped me. He's keeping count, and there's a couple people there that helped me too. And it was just really nice of them to be doing that. That's just kind of the environment. I'm sure all sports are supportive, like bodybuilding, powerlifting, CrossFit, all that shit. But at least with CrossFit, like you see 3 people over there that are just like cheering me on. And when I got to wall balls, I was just like, no, I did 10. I think I did 10, and I was like 100. I really just wanted to fucking leave. I was like, I'm good. I'm not gonna quit, but in my mind, I'm just like, fuck. Like, and then another note, it's like, what's interesting about this sport is like I could smoke somebody on burpees, but now it's like my taste of medicine because it's like with the wall balls. I mean, they're so much taller, so it's just a toss. But for me, I have to like launch that bitch, right? So it's kind of cool. Like it like balances itself out, but it was really fun. I think for gold, you had to place under 22 minutes, and I was like the last person, so I didn't even bother to turn my card in with the time. At one point, my fucking watch like paused on me. I swear, I'm always having these technical difficulties, son of a bitch. But had lost count. Like I think when I either started or finished push-ups, I was at 14 minutes. So essentially, like had my wall balls been up to par, I think I would have been good. So the wall balls and the rowing definitely kicked my ass. But I go back to that quote, like had I been like really prepping and doing all this CrossFit stuff, I felt like I had a better chance. But it was exciting. I met a couple people there, exchange information, so we could kind of just keep supporting each other in our grinds and in our sports and whatnot. But I met a guy there, and his wife, she's part of the Hyrox team and all that. But he's like, yeah, man, definitely come out to the one in Prosper. And I was like, he's like, you cool with that? I was like, yeah, man. I drove to Houston for a competition. Like, it's all good. And so, yeah, just quick little short video. Hyrox again is they do like competitions and races and shit like that. And had I placed the gold, they'd invite me to like the national pro event. And so maybe I can qualify for the pro on the next one, right? We'll see. I don't know. May will be the last month of like my off season, and then June I'll start powerlifting again. I think I'll be doing a competition come September, so I'll have to stop doing some CrossFit and then finishing out powerlifting this year, and then take on CrossFit full time next year to see where I'm at. Aside from the event and all that stuff, it was really just nice to just like leave Dallas. I know Arlington is like a neighbor technically, but it was just nice to just leave, like go pass by Six Flags, pass by ATT Stadium where the Cowboys play, see the new Ranger Stadium, and just kind of be out there like not knowing anybody, just like why not? And so if you're, I mean, if anybody's ever in the situation, or if you're in a situation where you can go just try something for the fuck of it, like definitely do it. Like it's just get out of your comfort zone. I know I kind of joked about it in one of my videos, but it's true. Like it's just get out, get yourself in an uncomfortable environment or something that's unfamiliar, and I feel like you can kind of grow. That's enough for now. I think I might go do some rock climbing today. We'll see. I appreciate everyone subscribing, like my video. Um, I really appreciate the support and just kind of following my journey, see what I'm up to. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. All right.